Hi, besties. Welcome back to the Bestie Talk podcast. I'm your host, Kiannajit, and today we are going to be doing intuitive Waterbowl messages. I am starting off with fire signs. Make sure you guys are listening to your sun, moon, and rising to hear your full message. So, without further ado, we are going to get into today's messages. I'm going to be doing all about love. So, if you don't want to hear about love, you might want to skip this one. It's going to be all things love. Love can be self-love, romantic love, friendship love, parent love, all different types of love. Also, if it does not resonate with you, please leave the message be. Not everything is for everybody, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if you guys want a private reading, a private Waterbowl reading, make sure to message me on Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. Okay, fire signs, I feel like you guys are going to find a new love in the next 2 to 3 months. I don't know. I'm seeing like springtime. The flowers are going to be standing out a lot right now. I'm hearing like after the rain, like the rain and pouring of the rain, the flowers are coming in. I feel like it means literally, but also figuratively. So literally when the rain is ending and the rain stops and the flowers come out is when this new love is going to come into your life. But also with what you've got going on personally in your life, I feel like you guys have been going through the ringer with just everything. Like there's just been so much going on in your life, whether it's work, friends, family, whatever, just things that you have going on internally. You feel like it's just been a rain pour in your life recently. There is going to be good that comes after it. I promise. I know you're probably thinking, when the fuck is this going to be over? I'm so sick and tired of this constant like rain pour in my life. Like I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy is what I keep hearing. You are going to be happy really, really soon with a new love interest, but this is not your end all be all. This is not your husband / wife. This is going to just be a karmic partner. I don't feel like it's going to be somebody that is like horrible or bad or like a narcissist or toxic or anything like that, but I do feel like it is going to teach you something that you have been like literally trying your hardest not to learn. A lesson you've been trying your fucking hardest not to learn. Like the effort that you have been putting into not learning this lesson, if you would have just put half that effort into learning the lesson, you wouldn't have to learn it anymore. So be prepared that you are going to be learning a lesson with this new karmic relationship. I'm seeing a lot of fair skin, light colored eyes, light hair. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I also feel like they're going to be a water sign. Water like is really standing out to me right now. Pisces specifically, maybe a Cancer, but Pisces and Cancer specifically are coming up. So I feel like there is a lot of you guys that struggle with Pisces and Cancers, maybe even Scorpios, just water signs in general, fire and water. I'm not an astrologist or all of that. I don't know if that works, if those coincide, if those go together, but I feel like you just have this issue with water signs, but specifically Pisces / Cancer in general. I need you to let that go. That's part of the lesson of this relationship, is you need to let go of the trauma that you received from a Pisces or a Cancer in your life. You need to let that go, because you can't continue to live your life like that. And every time a Pisces or a Cancer comes into your life, you're like, oh God, I can't, even though they might be the most perfect person for you. So you need to learn to let that go. I feel like that's part of your lesson, but this person is really going to teach you that. So be prepared for that. Welcome in new love. This is like your reward for all of the hardship that you've been going through for the past couple of months. For my fire signs that are in relationships, I feel like for my fire signs that have been in relationships from like 6 months to 12 months, you guys are going to see a little bit more of like I'm seeing like emotional security from your partner. I feel like your partner is somebody who doesn't really express their emotions a lot, who maybe doesn't like to talk about their feelings, who it's just like hard to get through to them. Like, tell me what is going on, talk to me. You are going to see that new new part of your partner really, really soon. I feel like it's going to expand your guys' relationship. And I feel like you've been kind of on the fence of like, is this even my person? Because this is not something I want to be dealing with. I don't want to be dealing with somebody who's not going to be open and talking to me and letting me in. And they're literally going to show you like, okay, I'm open to talking. I'm open to being more emotionally in tuned right around I'm hearing from the time you hear this to the next 6, so either 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. So be open to it. Be prepared though that this is going to be a lot of emotion, more emotion than you are expecting. I feel like you're going to be like, oh, holy shit, like this is a lot of stuff that you're kind of letting on. Like the exterior does not meet the interior when it comes to this person. I feel like they put on a really good face. They put on a really good front of like, I'm not emotional. I don't have any emotions. Like I don't get upset about things. But then boom, all of a sudden they're going to be like, actually, I feel like blah, 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 blah. And you're going to be like, holy crap. So just be prepared for that. It's low key. Be careful what you wish for because that's what you've been wishing for. That's what you've been wanting for. So be open to it because I also feel like this person, like I said, struggles really hard with talking and being open. So your reaction to them being open and honest and talking about their emotions is going to play a factor into how they open up in the future with you. So if you're very dismissive and you don't care about their emotions or you don't have time for it, expect that that's how they're going to expect you to act anytime they talk about their emotions. So they might not be open again in the future. For some of my fire signs, you need to be single. Yes, you need to be single. You do not need to be in a relationship right now. You do not need to be in a situationship. You do not need to be diving yourself into a relationship with somebody. You need to be diving in yourself. I feel like a lot of you guys have been diving and putting your energy into whatever doesn't serve you. You literally been focusing on every single other person besides you, and every single thing that you need to not be focusing on, you've been focusing on. You need to be single. I repeat, you need to be single. Stop trying to force a relationship. Stop trying to force a situationship that doesn't serve you. The reason why you're meeting so resistance when it comes to love is because what is out there right now does not serve you, and it's never going to serve you. No matter how hard you try to bend it, it's never going to serve you. You need to be single. Don't let Valentine's season make you think that you need to be in a relationship with somebody that is not going to serve you or make you happy or do for you what you need to be done. Okay? Okay, earth signs, you guys are up next. For my earth signs, a lot of you guys are going through a relationship turmoil. Like I'm just seeing turmoil, a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear of the unknown. I feel like a lot of you guys are just living in this kind of limbo stage of like, I don't know what to expect from my love life right now. I don't know what to expect from my partner. I don't know where we're going to go from here. I don't know how we're going to be able to move on from whatever we're going through right now. Just relax. I think your partner is not going anywhere. You aren't going anywhere. It's going to be okay. You need to relax. The more you think and overthink and have this anxiety of like, what is coming next? Where are we going in our relationship? What are we doing? You need to just relax and let it be. I feel like a lot of this is for my relationships, my earth signs who are in relationships that have been in these relationships for years. I'm talking years. You guys, like you aren't going anywhere. You're locked in and so are they. So stop freaking yourself out about it. If you are wanting more in your relationship, yes, then you need to tell your partner you want more or set an ultimatum, whatever you want to do. But stop stressing about it. Stop worrying about it because in the end, it's all going to be okay. Your guys' relationship is all going to be okay. But right now you feel like your relationship is up in shambles. Like I'm literally seeing like up in the air. Everything's going to be fine. Don't allow your anxiety to get the best of you. For some of my earth signs, pregnancy, honey, is in the air right now. It is in the air. So if you do not want to get pregnant, please wrap your willy because you will get pregnant. Like pregnancy is in the air for a lot of you guys. Like even ones that are having one night stands, even ones that are in toxic ass relationships, ones that are in positive relationships, ones that have been struggling with pregnancy for a long time. Pregnancy is in the air. I do feel like this pregnancy is going to come in a time in your life where you're like, wait, maybe I don't want this relationship slash this baby. So do with it what you will, but just know that pregnancy is in the air, and don't say I didn't warn you. A lot of my earth signs, you guys are struggling a lot with like parental love. Like you guys are struggling with a lot of inner child trauma. And I know this is love messages, but this is all love, honey, because you're all struggling with some type of love that you lacked in your life, especially when coming from an inner child standpoint. I'm seeing from ages 5 to 9, something that you really, really struggled with around that time. You need to do some shadow work. You need to heal. You have been avoiding healing this trauma, this specific trauma when it comes to your parents. I'm not picking up if it's mom and dad, like which one, or maybe it's both, but you've been avoiding trying to heal that trauma for a very long time. This is your sign that you need to stop. The more you avoid healing the trauma, the more trials and tribulations are going to happen in your life, because now it's leaking into every other part of your life. You need to heal your trauma with your parents. You lacked some love when you were a child, and it's coming up in how you live your every day-to-day life as an adult. So you need to heal. Okay, water signs. Okay, you guys, I feel like you guys are about to experience really good love, like both new love and old love. Like love, no matter what, I feel like for a lot of water signs, like I don't know, I'm seeing like 80 to 90% of water signs are just going to be in their element right now, just really happy with where they are, where you stand in love, whether it's a relationship you've been in for a decade or a relationship you've been in for 2 weeks. You are just feeling the love, like it's giving honeymoon stage. You guys can't keep your hands off of each other. Like love is just really, really good, but do not allow the love that's really, really good to make you not look at other areas in your life and let other areas of your life fall through your fingertips because you are so focused on love. Don't allow love to be your number one focus for everything going on in your life. Yes, your relationship is going great and that's fantastic and we love that, but don't allow the love to completely put on rose-colored lenses and then you don't look at anything else going on in your life. You need to also look at what's going on in your career, in your finances, in your friendships, all of that. Yes, love department is good, but you also got to work on that stuff. This is for my water signs that recently went through a miscarriage. I know that you're struggling a lot right now and you feel like you're really, really alone. You need to seek some therapist help, some help outside of just your inner circle. Unfortunately, your partner can't do what you need them to do in that department. They aren't going to be able to help you with what you need to be helped with. And so you need to find your help elsewhere by therapy, holistic, whatever the case may be. I feel like you're struggling. You're literally a prisoner in your own mind. Like you are struggling to voice your opinion, to talk about whatever's going on. I feel like a lot of you guys are moms already. You maybe have a child, maybe two, and you're just kind of blaming yourself right now. You are in no way the problem. You are in no way the issue. You need to seek some help because it's really going to help your mental health. If not, your mental health is just going to keep going down the drain, like literally a sea circling the drain. So please, 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 bestie, take care of yourself. Put yourself first when it comes to your mental health, because if your mental health is not good, then it's not going to be good for anybody and your family and your friends and your work, anything like that. So please take care of your mental health when you've been experiencing this loss of love. Okay, my last message for water signs. I feel like a lot of you guys have been working on your friendship trauma / friendship love, and I'm so proud of you. You've been doing so good, but I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. The work is not done. You need to keep doing more. I'm seeing a lot of like exposure therapy. So I need you to do the things that would trigger you, like trigger the shit out of you. I need you to do them. I know you're probably like, bitch, I don't want to do the things that are going to trigger me. What the hell? Like I try to avoid that. But you aren't going to be able to grow if you continuously avoid everything that you're trying to work through. So you need to actually work through them. Do the things that would trigger you, especially especially when it comes to friendship trauma. And you will realize very quickly how quick your friendship trauma can heal itself and how you can heal it if you just faced it head on. You are somebody that needs to face the trauma head on, girl. Stop trying to avoid it because that's not a way to grow. All right, air signs. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but an ex is coming back and it's about to completely flip your world upside down. I know, you're probably already screaming and like throwing a fit, but this needs to happen. This needs to happen. There's some lesson that you still need to learn from your ex, and your ex still needs to learn from you. I feel like there's a lot of unfinished business, and I feel like you already know that there's a lot of unfinished business within your guys' relationship, and it just always felt like there was unfinished. I feel like you guys have always been on again, off again, on again, off again, on again, off again, and you've always felt like every time it ends, quote unquote, you're like, there still is more. There's still some unfinished business, and you are 100% correct. There is still some unfinished business. They are coming in, and they're coming in red hot, honey. I will not be surprised if you guys hear from this person within like 2 weeks after hearing this message. Be prepared. They're coming in. Do not allow yourself to lose your shit, okay? They want you to lose your shit. You need to hold the power. You hold the power in the relationship, and you need to actually own the power in the relationship. Because there's a difference between holding it and owning it. You hold it, but you need to own it as well. Okay, a lot of my air signs. You guys need to actually practice some serious self-love. You need to do some self-reflection, some self-awareness, and some self-love and self-worth. I feel like a lot of you guys are in some toxic ass relationships, some relationships that you know damn well you shouldn't be in. You know that this man ain't shit and that he is probably never gonna be shit. So you need to get out of it. This is your sign right here, right now. You've been asking for a sign. You've been like, but maybe I can change him, but maybe I can do this. God, give me a sign. This is it. I'm the sign. You need to get the hell out of that relationship because it is not going to serve you any good. If anything, it's going to completely tear you down. I feel like if you get pregnant, which I feel like this is something that you guys have been considering, I feel like you've been talking like, oh, I want to have a baby. I want to do this. I want to do that. And you delulu, you're trying to be like, okay, let's do it. Let's have a baby. No, if you get pregnant, I'm letting you know now, it is going to completely weigh you down. All your dreams and goals that you have in your life, because I feel like you have a lot of dreams. You have a lot of aspirations. All of those dreams, all of those goals, not saying that they will diminish and they'll never happen, but they will be put on hold major. So this is your warning. Get out of that relationship. Like right now, like pronto, like right after you listen to this message, you need to get out of there. Cut him off. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Waterbowl love messages. It's been a minute since I've done these, and it felt really good to be back. So I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.